the top 3 most haunted places in England. If you're looking for a good scare, England is the place to be. The country is home to some of the most haunted locations in the world. So if you're brave enough for a decent dose of terror, these 3 locations are sure to give you the chills. Number 3. If you're looking for a truly haunted place, you need look no further than the ancient Ram Inn in Gloucestershire. This 800-year-old inn is said to be the site of child sacrifice, suicide and black magic rituals, and it's been called the most haunted house in Britain. It is said to host demons, witches and strange orbs among its ghostly residents. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions, being pushed downstairs and feeling an overwhelming sense of terror. In fact, the inn is so haunted that a priest was once brought in to perform an exorcism. So, if you're brave enough to spend the night at the ancient Ram Inn, be prepared for a truly chilling experience. The house regularly opens its doors to ghost hunters, but you must book in advance. I'll leave a link to their booking page in the description below. Number 2. Lickling Hall is a stately home in Norfolk, England that has a long and storied history. Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, was born here in 1501. She was infamously beheaded by him after failing to bear a son and heir. The home was also once owned by Sir Henry Hobart, who served as the Lord Chief Justice of England during the reign of James I in the 1600s. Hobart died at the manor after being mortally injured in a duel. However, it is not these notable figures that give Blickling its spooky reputation, it's their ghosts. Blickling is said to be haunted by the ghost of Anne Boleyn herself. Visitors have reported seeing her ghost walking the halls, reading in the library, and each year on the anniversary of her death, her headless body is said to haunt the grounds. As far as Sir Henry Hobart goes, it is said that some people have felt unwell when approaching the room he died in, and a former warden's dog refused to enter the room but would stand in the doorway with its hackles raised. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, there is no denying that Blickling Hall has a long and fascinating history. And at number 1, there's something strange about Pluckley village in Kent. It's said to be the most haunted village in England, even making it into the Guinness Book of Records. In this small village in the southeast of England, there is a population of just over 1,060, and there are said to be between 12 and 16 ghosts. So with 1,060 living people, and possibly 16 ghosts, we can say that potentially every 67th resident of Pluckley is a spook. One of the most famous is that of a highwayman who is said to haunt a stretch of road known as Fright Alley. Local legend has it that the highwayman was killed in a duel on this road by a local farmer, and his ghost is said to appear on dark and stormy nights. The ghost of the highwayman is often seen near the spot where he died. He is said to be wearing the clothes he wore on the day he was killed, and he is often seen carrying a pistol. Some say that the ghost is looking for revenge against the farmer who killed him. Others say that he is simply looking for his lost horse. Either way, the highwayman is said to be a friendly spirit, and many residents of Pluckley have reported seeing him around town. Another one of the ghosts was a watercress seller, an old woman who used to sit on the Pinnock Bridge each evening smoking a pipe and drinking gin. One fateful evening, she slipped into a drunken stupor, and her pipe dropped onto her clothes, which caught fire and consumed her in flames. She's sometimes been seen wandering the lanes, or more often, appearing as a pink glow above the bridge that she died on. Other hauntings include a screaming man, a phantom horse, a girl who died after being pushed down the stairs in what is now the local pub, a nun in the churchyard, a schoolmaster in his former schoolhouse, and a farmer who died after being trampled by his own cows. Finally, we can't leave Pluckley without mentioning the Derring Woods, also known as the Screaming Woods. These woods have attracted many ghost hunting teams, including the crew of the popular UK TV show Most Haunted, and from the US, Ghost Hunters International. The woods are said to be the site of a mass hanging during the witch trials of the 17th century. Locals say that you can still hear the screams of the witches echoing through the trees. I personally have been lucky enough to visit Daring Woods. It was in the daytime, but even so there was an eerie atmosphere. I didn't see any ghosts, and I didn't hear any screaming, but what did strike me was how deathly quiet it was. There was not even a single bird singing. So, whether or not you believe in ghosts, there's no denying that Pluckley Village has a very spooky atmosphere. If you're feeling brave and you happen to be in the area, why not visit the village and see if you can spot one of the many resident ghosts yourself? If you want to know a little bit more about Pluckley, I've put a link to a video from Insta360 down in the description. So, have you been lucky enough to have a ghostly encounter in any of these locations? If so, please do tell us about it in the comments below. We hope that you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, we would really appreciate a like, a share, a comment, and a subscribe. It really helps out small channels like this. Happy ghost hunting!